stabbed a guy. Yes, I actually did stab a guy. Ladies and gentlemen, very good afternoon. My name is Hassaneltrabi Ahmaydy. I would love to share my story with you. When I was a child, I used to be a very troubled child. Loved to fight every day, for reason or for not at all, just for the sake of fighting. Because I used to believe every person as enemy to me, except my family. Things have been evolved until I reach a stage I stabbed a guy, which led to massive bleeding. That type of incident should have changed my life for better or worse. But that didn't happen with me. I became the same person, fighting again and again after that incident like nothing happened. Things have been changed when the government decided to merge an autism schools with the tradition schools. My teacher came to me and he asked, could you please be a volunteer to be a guardian of one of these autistic kids during the break time? And I said no, because break time is for fun. It's not for taking more responsibilities. I spent a month observing this experience in my school. During the break, the other schoolmates have volunteered to guardian these kids during the break. And the surprise was to me, I can see there is other police in there. Before the break, they are so thirsty for a fight, just like me. But during the break and after the break, they changed to a very nice, humble, and kind person. That led me to a question. If these bullies can change, why can't I change? On the other hand, if you don't know anything about autistic person with autism will have so difficulties to socialize with the people so fast. It's gonna take very long time and it is very hard for them. But after a month, those kids with special needs, they are really in love with the new guardians they have. Even one of the kids will cry so bad if his guardian didn't come. That also led me to the question, if these kids can change, why can't I change? I started to rethink everything in my life because I decided to give a change a chance. From that time, I put myself in other people's shoes. Just to think why that person said that mean word to me, why this person did that bad things to me. And I got a lot of possible answers. There is an excuses for that behaviors, but I neglected that. I choose to be a bully. I choose to be a person with a temper. From that time, I decided no more. So anything happened to me in my life, I will question first why this happened before I do any action or say anything I will regret later. This type of thinking I inherited from my dad, but unfortunately I didn't apply it in my real life until I decided to change. My dad is a great person. Could you imagine a father talking to his son with a 7 years old about politics, economy, literature, about sports, just like adult? He's dealing with me just like adult. At 8 years old. When I reached my 10th grade, he started to debate with me. And this has given me a skill to put myself in other position, which is totally contrary for what I believed. Using this skill and apply it in my life, before I do any stupid thing, after that incident, really changed my life. It helped me to came over my temper issues for 8 years. This way of thinking, this very simple phrase, put yourself in other people's shoes before you judge them. You must put it in front of your eyes all the time. This type of thinking, it helped me, so it can help every person at any aspect. Politics, religion, sports, whatever. I really wish every person will do the same before he decides to do any action in his life. So the question you must ask yourself, which type of life would you like to be in? Would you like to have a happy, calm, and successful life? Or would you like to have a life full of fear, fight, temper, problems? When I came to Malaysia, which is a new chapter in my life, a lot of my near friends, they came to me for advices about their personal lives. Because they know I can give them the angle they cannot see. Some of my friends have a problem with his girlfriend. He came to me. He said, this is the situation. I tried to give him possible explanation. And luckily that really helped my friend to came over his issues with his girlfriend. Another friend of mine have a major fight with his dad. I did the same. By using this technique of just try to think what other people thinking, what other people situations when they did that. This type of thinking, I believe it is very helpful for any person. You don't need a degree to do that. Every one of you can do it easily. Lastly, change is a choice, then a process which leads to happiness. Thank you, that was my time.